Go.
Last game of the night here at the Lifetime Activity Center. We've got the Phoenix Mercury playing against the Las Vegas Aces.
Of course, the Mercury just coming off a game, Scott. So it'll be interesting to see, their legs, if how much energy they have. Back-to-backs, always tough. These games go so quickly up and down the floor, so much, a lot of energy exerted. So it'll be interesting to see how well they can stay with the Aces, who have had a little bit of a break.
That's right. Ballin with the take inside and the foul, drawing the foul. She'll be at the line.
Ballin, yeah.
Okay.
We did not go through pronunciations pregame. That is...
He'll be correcting me all game long. Ballin.
Yeah.
With the score.
She's talented. I mean, in the Aces game earlier, she had a number of threes. Very difficult to defend on the drive. Very quick, has a great first step, and can finish near the rim.
Jangard with the shot, off the mark. Aces control. Pushing it up court. 3-ball on the way. Off the mark, rebound Aces, put back.
It's a good block. Love Gardner staying straight up, right? A lot of times you see that hand come down, that's when you get whistles. You stay straight up, play good D, protect your area. No call.
There we go. Good pass inside. Good ball movement back up and in on the short jumper there for the Mercury.
It's a nice little handoff. You get that D to come down, find a little open area in the paint. Clot with the finish.
Alma inside. Good pass to Christensen, who finishes at the rim. 2-point lead early for the Aces.
Well, good idea.
Still there.
It's a good idea there, trying to use that pick and roll. But the defense read it well.
That's right. Mercury stealing it right back. Back and forth we go. Clot with the ball. Inside. Another steal.
Yeah, good D by Alma. Got the hand in and out on the run.
Good ball movement up the court and the finish. That's Seymour on the finish.
That's one where we talked about the Mercury just having to play. So one of the great ways you can attack them if you're the Ace, run the floor, right? Try to get them tired early. Only had about a 10-minute rest.
Miss on the 3 there. And a foul underneath. Aces will control the ball with a 4-point lead. Guess that ball wasn't good enough. Let's get a different one. Oh, nope, it belonged to one of the players. Okay, Aces moving the ball court. Ballin inside. Alma with the drive. Pass back.
Out of bounds. Ooh.
Whistle out of bounds.
Yeah.
Let's stay here.
Players across the baseline, touch the ball, easy call. You see the respect that defense is playing, though. They collapse down the Ballin drive. If she can find those handoffs, you can capitalize off that. You can get a lot of good looks.
Good look underneath. On the inbound score. Once again, Seymour scoring again.
I think that's actually 28, not 20.
Is that 28?
For the Aces, yeah.
Nielsen.
Sophie Nielsen.
Pardon me, Dane.
It's a challenge. Some of those numbers can be tough from where we're at.
3-ball off the side of the rim from Nelson.
Oh.
Ballin with the steal and the fast break. Brings it home.
That one telegraphed a little bit. Easy to see where that was going to go, as we'll get substitutions here for the Aces. Good start.
Aces able to take control early here. Maybe working off the Mercury's fatigue from the last game. We'll see if there's an answer.
Of course, the Mercury or the Aces were able to go get some Gatorade, some protein bars. They're feeling good, right?
That's right.
Oranges and
Jangard to Career underneath, who finishes at the rim.
it's one of the things for me, until you kind of get your rhythm going, work inside, try to get some easier looks, come away with, scoring on possessions.
Smith with the 3 ball. Sorry, Boyer with the 3 ball. Mercury passing around the perimeter and inside. Great
Gardner
move to the basket.
That's a great job. You work that ball around the perimeter. Steve got an opportunity on the baseline, attack it before any defense can get set up to protect the rim.
Brave cross-court pass. Ball ends up in the hands of Abigail Christensen, who finishes.
She's been strong in the paint here this first half for the Aces.
And off the front of the rim. Aces control.
Nice break.
Foul underneath the basket.
The unselfishness there. You get the pass up to Nordstrom. Knows it's kind of a tough angle for her to get a shot away with the defender. Extra pass, and you get the whistle.
Boyer at the line. 1 for 2 here, and she converts. Early 6-point lead. Mercury with the ball. Garner double teamed on the perimeter, back inside. Off the back of the backboard. Aces pushing hard.
How about
and back on defense quick. Is that a foul underneath?
No, it was all ball there by Britt. Able to get a hand right on top of the basketball. The last to touch it will stay here. Yeah. We don't do this for free for nothing or something like that, right?
Well said, well said. And a block, little confusion under the rim here. Ball will stay with the Aces. Inbound underneath.
The coach is getting a little chatty here.
Good move, good step. Getting around that defender is Nordstrom.
Missouri super talented, can hit the long ball, can play inside as well. Played inside last week, was effective offensively and defensively.
Right inside. Shot off the rim. Aces pushing once again. Taking advantage and in 2 points. Taking advantage maybe of a...
Yeah, good surge here and a timeout there. We'll see this, right? Trying to keep legs fresh, get energy back in the team.
Really taking advantage a little bit maybe of some fatigue on the part of the Phoenix Mercury or the Aces.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break.
And back to the action here, where the Phoenix Mercury inbound the ball. Down by 10. Looking to get back into this. Three ball on the way, rims out. Once again, the Aces pushing the tempo and the foul, almost the finish, just off the front of the rim.
Is that Smith? Yeah. Good burst there for Lily.
Aces continue to just push that pace.
Yeah, they've been intent on running.
This is the free throw. We got a tied up ball. Jump ball will stay with the Aces for now. Meyer to inbound. Smith will bring the ball up. Back to Meyer. Meyer back. Oh!
It's good idea.
Deflected and out of bounds.
It's a good idea, backcourt or backdoor cut, but like hard to throw that over 2 defenders.
Who had their hands up. Mercury will gain possession of the ball.
Kind of like Scott on a dance floor, right? Hands are in the air, right?
Something like that. You've never even seen me on a dance floor. Shot. Missed their Aces with the rebound.
Boy.
And up and in, Meyer.
Unfortunate defense gets their hand on the ball, just goes to the wrong spot.
2. Mercury looking for something inside. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Still on the perimeter. Good hands there. And a foul. Ace is doing a good job of keeping the ball on the perimeter for the Mercury, not letting them inside.
Making them work, that's for sure.
Clot with the ball. Ball back out on the perimeter.
Shot clock winding down. Got to get something up.
Nelson inside with the shot and in, beating the shot clock with the nice little jumper, short range.
It's kind of the same problem, Scott. They weren't working anything inside, everything outside. Nice job there by Anaya, able to get in the paint, get a shot up.
Nordstrom short on the three.
Fortunate there. That's a shot she can hit, and pretty consistently too.
That's right, Mercury fortunate there. But a foul on the inside will put Ama on the line. Hits the free throw. Counts for 2 points. And a turnover.
A little too casual there. Oh, nice
And
steal back.
Back to the Mercury. Behind the back pass, got a little bit too fancy there.
Yeah.
Ball out of bounds. Go back to the Aces.
One of those where you're down, you just make the simple play, trying to get back.
Would have looked good if she could have converted that, but probably didn't need quite that much there. Aces bring the ball up the court. Three ball on the way, just short from Christensen. Mercury with the rebound. Inside for Jangard. This is the layup. Aces pushing it up and off the mark on the three, out of bounds.
Yeah, transition.
Back to the Mercury.
Transition three there by Nelson. Just kind of see got away from her. Jangard a little frustrated off her drive too. You can see that momentum just carrying her a little too much.
Inside, kick back out for the three. Off the mark, but rebound Mercury. Another three on the way. That one off the mark as well. Ama with the rebound.
Boy, maybe had an opportunity there.
Oh!
Trade the
Baleen.
two for the three.
Baleen? Am I getting that
Baleen.
right yet?
Yeah.
Baleen with the
A+.
three. Looking good. And then the defense stops the Mercury and the Aces. Back at it again. Baleen.
Yeah, forces a real
pushed the
tough
ball.
shot.
Kick out to Nelson with the corner two-pointer. Lead at 17 early here.
Yeah.
4:31 left in the first half. Mercury looking for something, pushing the ball. Shot off the mark, out of bounds. Mercury will keep the ball. Battling underneath. Career looking for someone to pass to. Good pass underneath. Good cut. Excellent. Jangard with the bucket and one. Give her an extra point on there, Dane.
That's a nice find. That ball's extended. Jangard makes the backdoor cut. Not a lot of room to fit that in.
No, and she got up there quick. Didn't hesitate with the ball. Ball kicked out of bounds. Nelson will inbound for the Aces, who will retain possession. Back to Baleen. Baleen with a good cut to the basket, loses control, and off her leg. It will go to the Mercury.
It's good hands there. Baleen looked like she had an open lane. It was a career there on the D.
Ball moved around. And rebound goes to the Aces. Amama with the fake and the pin and the drive just off the rim. Around the back move by Britt, taking it to the hole, drawing the foul. She'll go to the line. Strong move. That's what the Mercury need here to assert their will a little bit.
Yeah, starts with stops. They've gotten a couple here. The defense helping to chime in, but that's one. Got to capitalize when you have opportunities. Missed opportunity there.
That's right. Aces back up. Baleen with a long three and smooth right through the net. That one hurt for the Mercury. Right back at it. The answer, no, off the front of the rim.
That bowling,
Aces with the ball.
that bowling three really beats you on both ends. Puts pressure on the offense here. Thinking you got to answer it in a big deficit, and ends up being a one and done.
Christensen with the power move inside. Going strong to the hole.
Yeah, going to get a substitution here for the Mercury.
Now 19-point lead with 1:49 left in the first half.
Yeah, our clock a little behind. We've been hoping to catch up. That's just not happening, so we'll manually fix that.
Jangard inside to Creer. Creer strong move and the foul. Draws the foul on Ama. Creer will go to the line. Ooh, a little strong off the back of the rim. Aces with the rebound. Nelson to Aline inside to Ama and the foul. She'll go to the line.
It's great recognition. You get a hard closeout like that. The patience, you've got your defense out of position now. Get good ball movement. You get an opportunity to get it in front of the rim. It's a nice job there by the Aces trying to take advantage.
Ama misses the shot, then gets the steal. And takes it and finishes at the rim for two, making up for the two she missed on the free throw.
And by the way, you can kind of see Baleen trying to seal off that lane for Ama. There was a defender that couldn't get around her. Allowed Ama there to be able to finish that off. It's good play by her teammate.
Creer controls out to Jangard. Jangard with the shot. Turnaround shot, short.
Yeah, that's tough. Has a defender right on her.
Baleen taking it to the hole, drawing the foul. So she'll go to the line. A lot of free throws here at the end of the first half. I think the Aces are doing a good job of moving the ball, making the Mercury work. Off the mark, but rebound to the Aces. A little bit of flat-footedness there underneath the rim on the rebounding. Free ball on the way. Off the mark. Mercury pushing.
Nice job.
Nelson to Creer and the finish.
That was Gardner running the floor. Beautiful find.
Steal by the Mercury. Come the other way, 5 seconds to go. Nice footwork, just can't quite finish. And end of the first half. And at the end of the first half, we have the Las Vegas Aces 34, Phoenix Mercury 15. Start of the second half. Last game of our 4-game set tonight. Phoenix Mercury start with the ball. Good ball movement around. Wide open, three, short. Clot, Aces control. Good look and pass inside. Cherry picking down on the other end is Boyer.
It wasn't cherry picking. They just got up the floor quicker.
And the steal. Baleen with the three. And the aggression on the rebound there from the Aces. Mercury with the steal. Jan guard to Clot. Clot inside. Quick pass over to Garner.
That's
for the jumper.
That's what you got to do. Move that ball quickly. If you're the Mercury, you can get open looks. But you can
Aces
you can tell the difference in a team that's had some time to rest versus one that hasn't, right?
Just
because
taking advantage of
both these two teams have played games tonight. The Aces have had a longer break. You can see they've got more in their legs. They can get up and down the floor quicker. It's hard to go with this pace back to backs.
Yeah.
It's just tough.
Yeah. It would be difficult, and as you mentioned, it shows. Outside three, and buries it from outside for the Mercury. Can't quite get the number on that.
It was 36.
Britt. Aces with the three. Off the mark, ball out of bounds. Let's go back to the Mercury here. Mercury with the three and the ball back.
I've had a nice start to the second half. It's I know you see it's 18-point game, but they've ran some nice plays, got some open looks, been able to convert a couple of them.
Career checking back in for the Mercury. And the foul. Britt taking it to the rim, drawing the foul. She'll go to the line.
It's just a great job recognizing you've got the defense in a really tough position, out of position. If you can attack and draw some contact, you're going to the line about 9.5 times out of 10 on that type of play.
Aces with the rebound. Quickly up court.
Nice.
With the streaking Nordstrom and the bucket.
That was Smith. Does a great job keeping her eyes up. Sees the trail coming. Able to get it to her.
Steal by Boyer. Aces with the ball once again. And numbers. Smith looking inside. Once again finds a wide open Boyer under the rim. Mercury trying to get it up court quick. And the pass out of bounds. And Meyer all the way for the Aces and in on the layup. Just off the rim. Aces pushing the pace once again up the court with the ball. Meyer off the rim, kicks it out to Boyer. Boyer for three, just short. Nelson with the Mercury with the rebound. Baleen with the steal. Coast to coast, taking it, kick out. Good ball movement by the Aces around. And the reverse by Smith. No glass on that one. How about that?
Yeah, barely moved the net. It's a nice job recovery defensively for the Mercury. Looked like they were out of position initially, but able to get back. Just a better execution there by Smith.
And the three ball off the mark. Aces with the rebound. Once again, pushing that pace. Baleen with the reverse.
And that's a great example of what we've seen. It's just there's more energy, there's more hustle, rebounding, and second chance opportunities, movement on the side of the Aces.
Nelson trying to bring some life back into her team there.
Well, and again, the Mercury haven't played the game before this. You just kind of see the tiredness and trying to sub. But it's the Aces have pushed the tempo all night.
Big substitutions here.
Could add the Aces also have a deeper bench. 4 on the bench for the Aces, only 2 for the Mercury. So you got more players, you got a longer rest. A lot of factors contributing in the score tonight.
Yeah, almost unfair. Caught with the ball in and off the rim. Aces push once again. Ama, good defense there, getting the hands on the ball. Mercury with the steal. Fast break for the Mercury. Haven't seen too many of those tonight. And the finish. Clot with the finish. Clot? No, Nelson.
We talked about Zuri earlier. Said she can play inside, she can play outside. She shows her skills there on the block. Nice work.
Shut up and missed. Aces with the rebound. Christensen going all the way and in. Just keeping her feet moving. Some good footwork there. Speaking of good footwork, you mentioned dancing earlier, Dane. I bet you didn't know this, but I was an accomplished dancer in college.
Yeah, I mean, I could buy that. I've seen you slither out of a few scenarios in meetings and whatnot,
Yeah. Nelson with the
you did moves like the sprinkler and like the true like disco stuff, yeah?
Oh no. It was country style.
Oh.
And to be honest, it was because I knew that that there was a girl that liked country dance, and I wanted to impress her. Ended up marrying her.
I think
it worked. It worked, Dane.
Most understand that. Yeah. Nice.
Nice long ball. Nelson with the 3.
Can see the tempo the Aces trying to play with almost working a little bit of their disfavor here. A couple of turnovers and Mercury able to take advantage on a couple possessions.
Take a few more of those to eat away at that 22-point lead.
It'll take a lot more of those.
Oh, just a missed assignment there. Just out of position.
Well, the leg fatigue leads to brain fatigue, and then you have some of those where you just miss it. Been there.
Oh, hey, let's use all the rim on that one. Nelson, coming alive here.
She's had a couple made threes tonight to help Mercury trying to spur their offense.
Keep this respectable. Alma with a good spin move inside to get open. Great recognition up top. Get that ball inside.
And that's one where the defense just doesn't have the stamina to stay with it.
How about again? Oh, that was halfway down, Dave.
Yeah, that one should have gone.
There's just no forgiveness for the Mercury on those rims. Mercury with rebound.
I feel like we are seeing the Mercury, hustling loose balls, rebounds. Seeing them trying to scrap back in this.
Another one that was partially in. Getting better shots at this point.
Yeah.
Last few times up the court. Aces with bucket. Another 3. Off the mark. Amal with the ball. Kicking it over to Nordstrom for the 3. Missed up the court for the Mercury and a foul. That's Garner pushing the ball up the court. And we'll go to the line with 7:35 left in the second half. I'll tell you what, Dane, the pace of these games has surprised me. They are fast-paced, every one of the games.
The thing that you love when you watch this is what I love. They have a shot clock, but you'd never know it because you never run into a scenario where it's like.
I think I've heard it go off, what, once?
Once,
twice
yeah,
tonight?
in 4 games. It is. It's fun. It's up and down the floor.
I think the Mercury might prefer a little bit of more half-court basketball here, but just not the pace of these games.
And that's really, the intention of this showcase is to be up and down the floor. Kind of the way I think the game is most enjoyed, frankly, but
it's a lot of fun to watch and a lot of fun to call. Kind of challenging with the pace of things. Ace is pushing the ball up the court. Moving around the perimeter. And Abigail Christensen with the floater.
Yeah, good recognitions. That defense pulls out. You see that lane and able to take advantage.
Getting their hands in on that steal are the Aces as they push the ball back up the floor into Christensen. Good move to get to the rim. And another bucket.
One of the things about this, though, not super technical when it comes to officiating. That's probably a play that maybe doesn't count in about a month when we're in varsity. But, hey, here, we continue to go, right?
That's right. It's only a violation if it's called, Dane.
That's correct.
Mercury with the bucket.
Well, it's only an enforced violation if it's called. It can still be a violation, right? If a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it.
You're one of those.
I am one of those, yeah.
Did it make sense? I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. Didn't happen, Dane. Didn't happen. Marlene with the ball to the hoop, strong and scoring.
Nice take with that left hand. I think she's in for a big year this year for Timpview. Excited to see what she's able to do.
Be fun to watch. Phoenix Mercury with the answer. Some work of their own as Career gets in for the score. And the steal by Britt, pushing it up court. Another bucket, this time by Clot for the Mercury.
They're not giving up. I mean, they're tired, right? But they are still doing everything they can and seeing a couple nice plays. Good help.
Good help defense there as the Mercury get the ball back. Clot the kick out. And the shot by Garner is short. Aces bring the ball to the court. Marlene Meyer. Over to Smith. Boyer with the shot, rebound. Rebounded by the Mercury. Moving the ball around. Good ball movement. The extra step and just off the rim.
Good ball movement.
Getting the open shot. Good movement to get the open shot. Just won't fall for them. But they get the rebound, working hard, and the foul.
We talked about the way in which the Aces were dominating the glass for a while there. That time you've got 3 offensive boards, keep the possession alive. Talk about that ball movement, get the D moving, being patient to find a good open look.
Mercury working hard here. Try and keep pace. Nelson finishes, gets the bucket. The free throw. Marlene with a long 3. Up over the backboard and out of bounds. Phoenix Mercury get the ball back. 2:42 left in the game. Pass inside is stolen by Meyer. Meyer over to Boline and out of bounds. Back to the Mercury. Good thought, just missed it there.
Of course, reminder, we have more top 50 action coming up for you. We have boys on Thursday night. You can catch that here. And then next Tuesday, we'll have championships for the boys and the girls.
Sorry, their Dane Nelson with a good look inside. I sometimes get excited. Forget that,
Your partner's talking.
game.
Yeah.
3 ball off the mark. Yeah, we'll see if we're still friends after this broadcast. Working the ball inside. Mercury with the bucket. Career working it in. Getting some late points here. Reverse layup won't go. Mercury with the ball. Plot pushing and backs off. Now taking it inside, kicks it back out. Jangard with the 3 ball. Off the mark, out of bounds. Aces will take control once again.
That's great defensive rotation. You get beat, right? Help comes over, take away a passing lane. It's a really nice job of being able. Well, good job with defensive help there.
Yeah, good job by a tired Phoenix Mercury team. Moving late. Boline with 3 ball. Off the mark. Boy, I'm tired just watching game. Just this pace. I'll sleep pretty good tonight. And they continue pushing the pace. Meyer with the score. Playing for the love of the game here and for the fun. Having a good time. Oh, pass inside. Look at that. Nice look inside. Clear with the finish. And that'll end it. Aces 68, Mercury 47. This has been a good time.
That'll do it. 4 games in the books. Reminder, we got boys on Thursday. We'll have championships next Tuesday. And, of course, you can catch all these games on Rewatch on YouTube. Just go to the Rewind Sports Network YouTube channel. For Austin Bigelow, Scott Smith, I'm Dane Stewart. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here with Utah Top 50 on the Rewind Sports Network. Good